Here's how to get 800 gold in a single click. Go to Ardenweald right now and fly to this location. Click on this enchanted chest here and you'll probably get around 800 gold. I say probably, there's a small chance you'll just get anima, but most of the time you seem to get gold. But you can also do this on alts, so your luck should even out. This will only last for 2 days after the publication of this video. Now, whether you missed out or not, you'll probably want to know how to get this treasure in future and other valuable chunks of raw gold like it. This was actually surprisingly complicated to figure out, but fortunately I've done all the hard work for you and it is very easy and simple to use once you do know how. Type in a search for active world quests, Shadowlands, and click on the Wowhead option. Scroll down the page and under the maps is a list of the current Covenant callings. What we are looking for is mainly the A Call to Ardenweald quest and also the A Call to Maldraxxus quest. As you'll see, Maldraxxus has some interesting treasures also. Now, you don't actually need to pick up these quests, they just need to be up, as when they are, treasures spawn in those zones of the Shadowlands. Additionally, the quest Rare Resources also spawns treasures. Finally, Wowhead states 2 further callings, A Wealth of Wieldwood for Ardenweald and Bone Metal Bonanza, require treasures. I can't ever remember actually seeing these up, even back in Shadowlands, so they are either quite rare or got discontinued at some point. If none of these quests are up on a given day, go back to doing your dragon races or whatever in the Dragon Isles. If they are up, however, it is worthwhile taking a few minutes out of your schedule to pick up some extra easy gold. Now, we've already covered Ardenweald, so let's look at how to exploit Maldraxxus. There's no single treasure in Maldraxxus, which is especially profitable, but these spouting growth mushrooms that show up on the map when a calling is active give you 250 to 270 gold each, and it only takes a minute or 2 to collect them all. Now, this is really important. There's actually a treasure in the far southeast of the zone, in the Plaguefall region, which doesn't show up until you actually fly there. This treasure is called Slime-Coated Crate, and it gives as much as the spouting growths do. There's a chance that either the growths or the crate will give weapons and armor instead of raw gold. Even then, this item can vendor for up to 100 gold, so the average return from picking up all the treasures around Maldraxxus is around 700 gold for only a few minutes flying. Now, how do we pick up the treasures quickly? The simplest way is to park any level 60s that have been gathering dust on your account since Dragonflight launched in the relevant Shadowlands zones. For 70s, it is really easy if you are an engineer. You can just pick up the item Wormhole Generator Shadowlands, and that will put you straight to either Ardenweald or Maldraxxus. Once you've claimed the treasures, you can either hearth or port back to the Dragon Isles. If you can't do that, here's a trick which will speed things up for Ardenweald. Once you've picked up your treasure, fly to some area on the edge of the map till you hit the in-between. Immediately dismount and release your spirit. This ports you directly to Oribos, where you can take the port to your faction capital or take a flight path to the other zone. Another trick you can use here, if you have a Covenant and your hearth is set to the Covenant's home, changing Covenants will switch your hearth location to the new Covenant home. This is a much faster way to get to a new zone than using the flight path within Shadowlands. There's probably even more secrets to gold making in the Shadowlands than I've shown in this video. For example, I noticed this quest had a stupid gold reward, 300% more than most similar quests. Undoubtedly someone at Blizzard forgot to scale this one down properly. If you keep an eye out, you'll likely find other stuff in the Shadowlands like it that you might get all to yourself. Now, if you love this kind of stuff, we have one of the strongest ever raw gold exploits I can remember on my Patreon, where you run dungeons for gold endlessly without instance lockout. We also have what has become the most popular leveling exploit ever on my Patreon, where you can level up entirely by pressing one button.